Time now to take a look at our final 5 stories we're following today. Toronto's hate crime unit is investigating after a synagogue was struck by gunfire late last night. Multiple bullet holes were seen in the front windows. Gunshots were heard shortly before 11 last night. The congregation had gathered earlier in the evening, and some members were still inside when the shots were fired. No one was injured. Police have increased their presence in the area. Prime Minister Mark Carney has kicked off the second leg of his 3-country trade mission in the Indo-Pacific region. Carney and his wife Diana touching down in Sydney earlier today. The federal government is looking to build on already strong intelligence ties by increasing collaboration in trade and defense. Carney is meeting with business leaders in Sydney before heading to Canberra later this week to address the Australian Parliament. Carney will wrap up his overseas trip later this week in Japan. BC says it's ending the practice of setting clocks forward in the spring and setting them back in the fall. The BC Premier pointed to schedule disruptions, safety, and lost sleep as some of the reasons behind the shift. This also means BC will call the new time zone Pacific Time instead of Pacific Standard or Daylight Time. Here in Ontario, we'll still be moving the clocks ahead by an hour on Sunday. The House of Friendship's new supportive housing project is taking shape in Kitchener. Construction is underway on the first phase of Friendship Village along Charles Street. When complete, the development will provide housing for roughly 100 people who have experienced homelessness. The building will offer affordable units along with on-site supports, including access to personal support workers, healthcare services, and counseling.
What we're building here is a pathway out of homelessness. So what that means is half of the building has higher support, the other half has lower support. And as people stabilize on their healthcare journey, they'll literally move to the other side of the building to receive less support.
The program is a supportive housing program, so that does mean that there will be staffing here to support and provide supports to all tenants for 24/7.
Now, construction is expected to continue through next fall, with residents anticipated to move in by the end of this year. And we leave you with some stunning images of last night's blood moon. Ahead of a rare total lunar eclipse, these images were captured last night by our photographer, Dan Lochner. In the sky over North Dumfries, the spectacle was expected to hit its height just before 5 a.m. I didn't get outside last night to see this, but just happy that we have the ability to see this now. Thank you so much, Dan Lochner. And if you head to our website, you can also find some photos of the blood moon from different people across the province.